We can play now. No, I don't want to load again. Those are a bunch of I don't have my save file, so those are a bunch of someone else's saves. Let's do. I always do the easy mode. So let's do the spear mode. I don't think it'll be that hard. Jesus Christ. Manual. Alright, so it shouldn't be a super long stream. Also, I'm not going to show the cutscenes or anything. I'm going to skip through a bunch of it. Alright, so this is Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. Spin-off to the Danganronpa series. Comes before 2, comes after 1. In this game, you control Komaru Naegi, the protagonist from the first game's little sister. What this is so I'm recording another video of mine right now, a memory card, and I wanted to do a second part where I talk about this game. It was a memory card for a different game, but this is going to be about Ultra Despair Girls. Kind of like I did with my Katamari video, I just want to talk about this game a bit, see where my feelings are on it now. Kind of like you know, just get some of my general thoughts on this game out. This is, I think this is the most polarizing Danganronpa game. One, because it's the most out there. Other Danganronpa games aren't FPS games. It's not very polished. It's it has its quirks. I don't think everything works as it should. Well, actually, that's not true. I think everything works as it should, but it's like that doesn't mean it's great. There's you have to sit through this. I just want to skip everything. Also, I'm returning to this game because I recently put out a video on the Danganronpa anime, and it performed pretty well. And in that video, I talked about two games. One was Worlds and Club, another was this game right here. And you know, I kind of just wanted to replay through some of it to remind myself what it was all about. And I did play through a bunch of this game again, but I'm just streaming it right now. I guess this would be my 5th playthrough of it. But like I said, yeah, this game itself, I don't think it's anything to run home about. The only reason why I care about it so much is because it's attached to Danganronpa series. Otherwise, I wouldn't really care about a game like this. There is some neat stuff to this game, like as you'll see later, there are like puzzles and stuff. It's not your standard FPS either. Notice how we have this weapon. It has an assortment of abilities. Right now we just have the basic attack and move, which can activate like electronics and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I don't really think this game is doing anything too special.
There it is again.
You have to kill these Monokumas. As you can see, there are a bunch of Monokumas running around.
The gun.
It's funny, in the first game, there's like one menacing Monokuma, but here it's like all the enemies are Monokumas and Monokuma variants. Because you actually have a means of defending yourself now. That megaphone hacking gun right there. We don't have to, I don't have to go out of my way to get all the collectibles and stuff, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Did I just get locked in?
You do like extra damage if you hit him in the red eye there.
Something again. Go up to the room past the stairs.
This game has I think this game has one of the better Danganronpa stories too. Which is a shame because it's attached to this game. But I do enjoy the story a lot. I say as I skip over a bunch of it. I think the best thing about this game are the characters. Really, that's kind of like the case for most Danganronpa games. But I do think we have some of the most interesting characters and dynamics here. Like all these characters, these kids, these warriors of hopes. They're probably one of my favorite things to come out of Danganronpa. These are like Junko's little minions that, well, spoiler, she kind of dies in the first game, but these are the little kids that she leaves in her steed to continue to spare, kind of ruin the world with. And I don't know, I find them really interesting. I'm gonna spoil the game some more because I'm gonna skip this. They've all been abused. They're all different products of abuse, be it sexual, be it physical violence. I don't have to save. I'm not gonna save. Be it whatever it is, and their identities are shaped by what they've gone through. And I thought that was an interesting way to. That was more interesting than just bringing back the ultimate abilities and saying like this character acts this way because they're naturally gifted this way. Like, you know how they all have ultimate abilities? The kids do too, but they aren't completely their ultimate abilities. Toko herself, this character that's speaking right now, she's the ultimate writing prodigy. So, you know, she'll reference like writing and stuff. And that's what she's all about. But the children, they're a lot more than that. And they're also I just have to kill these monicums. The children are more interesting in that regard. Because they still have their natural talents and ultimate abilities and stuff. But as crazy as this is gonna sound, I think abusing them actually made them more interesting. They gave them some depth that the normal ultimates didn't have. I'm not so sure what's different in the despair mode. This is like Toko's second identity, by the way, genocide check. She's like a psychopath.
What was that?
Skip all this. Why am I sitting through it? Just skip it. Not gonna bother saving. I don't even know why I'm picking up these coins. It's not like I'm gonna use them.
What is this?
Speaking of Toko though, she's also one of my favorite. Well, I don't want to say favorite characters, but her and Komaru are probably my second favorite part of this game. I like their chemistry. I like the way they interact. They go through some shit together, and I enjoy it. I like the way they banter and stuff. I go out of my way usually to get as much dialogue from them as I can.
Are those people dead?
That's a power panel. I wonder if we can do something to turn it on.
Hit that. I'm not planning on this being a long stream, by the way, if I didn't say that already. I just want to play through some of this game while I talk about Ultra Despair goes a bit. Right now, I guess we're just trying to get out of this. What is this? Hotel? Hospital? Building? Whatever. It's not a very difficult game, Ultra Despair Girls. Granted, I have played through it more than a few times, but I don't recall it ever giving me too much trouble.
Which way to get out of here?
This is the first chapter, so of course things are going to be more simple. But we're doing alright.
I've seen this. No. Huh?
I'm a big fan of the visual identity of this game. I'm a big fan of Danganronpa's visual identity as a whole. But this game has some really neat stuff that I like the HUD. I like the pause menu in particular. Look at this, it's so stylized. See how expressive the characters are? You can see these, where is it? Yeah, here. Oh, I can't scroll through the other pages because I don't have anything unlocked. But there are like more portraits on the right side there that you can see. I like the background. I like how the characters are illustrated. This character right here, Kodako. I was speaking about how these little ultimates are abused earlier, and it's true that I do like how the game handles all of that, except for Kodako's. Like I said, there is some sexual abuse, and I'm okay with the game portraying that, but there's something like
They're here again.
really off here with how much the game likes to the game will like villainize pedophiles and everything through its message, but then it'll turn around and be hypocritical and contradict itself by constantly upskirting Kodako, or I don't know, just having her in suggestive positions and stuff. And it's like, I know this is an anime game. I know, you know, you can expect all
There's a lot of them lurking around.
the tropes and stuff. I'm not a stickler for that stuff. I don't like get my panties in a bunch over that, but it does feel like the game is
We don't want to be caught.
missing its own point with that. Like they didn't have to do it to the 7-year-old or however old she is. Another thing I want to talk about. I'll be able to show them in a second. Show them better in a second. Shut up, I don't care about this.
This filthy, shabby-looking landscape. Totally unsuitable
Another
for a
thing.
noble like me.
You can see those Monokumas attacking a dead human over there. But you can also see,
That gaudy...
I think we can see some children assaulting, yeah, right up there. Some children assaulting a dead human right here. And you can just see it all around. They're playing with the Monokumas and all that.
That kid was
The story basically goes
playing
that
with a body.
this is the tragedy which they talk about a bunch in Danganronpa 1 and a bit in Danganronpa 2. This is despair is one, the bad guys won, and you know, children have taken over. Things are bad. And you know, there's a part in this game where this character right here, Toko, you get up, stop crouching, bitch. They do something terrible with their character, which is there's a part where Toko gets really mad at the adults. You see the dead adults. She gets mad at the dead adults for not fighting back against all the Monokumas and children. In my video I did on Ultra Despair Girls, I said I was kind of upset with how they handled her character there, because realistically, what are the adults supposed to do against Monokuma and all these children in this state? They're injured. A bunch of them are dead. They're cornered into hiding. It's hard for them to organize. They're in disarray. But she gets mad at the adults for not fighting back. And in my video, I I really hated that plot point for Toko because it just seemed like she was acting really illogical. She was
See
really
a bridge over there.
unsympathetic to, you know, everyone, to everything that happened. And I still stand by that point. But as I've replayed through this game, I've also softened up a bit on that viewpoint because,
This town is a mess.
to be fair to Danganronpa, the entire point of the game, at least the first 3 games, this game, V3, no, not V3, 2 and 1, they're all, the point is hope beats despair. Don't give in to despair. Hope, 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 whatever. And I can't be entirely mad at Toko for, you know, embodying that hope, saying they shouldn't give up in that face of despair. But I mean, look at them. Everywhere you look, dead adults. I think dead adult right there, right there, right there. Over here. All the way back here. You can see dead human pinned up, crucified. Look at that. I mean, these Monokumas, I'm able to fight back. We're able to fight back against them because I have this hacking gun, this megaphone gun, and she has her genocidal persona. But I mean, what are the humans expected to do? Traditional weaponry doesn't work against them. You can't fight them physically because they have claws in different variants, one of which we're going to see right now, as a matter of fact. Probably the deadliest one to a normal human. This bomber Monokuma. They also explode upon death, so I don't know. It's a stupid thing to get mad over, I think. But I still stand by that point. It just, I didn't like that characterization for Toko. I understand it, but I don't like it.
There's another
What
electric car.
irritated me about it some more was, she's right. In the end, the humans do fight back against all the kids and stuff. And they do win a battle, but it feels unearned because the only way they're able to fight back is through a Deus Ex Machina, which, I don't know, her redemption, her being correct the entire time about them fighting back, well, that only could have happened if they had what they have at the end of the game. Not all of them knew about. I don't think Toko even knew about it, so for her to get mad at
It
them,
would be rude not to, I guess.
it just feels a bit off to me. Okay, good. If you have Bloom turned on in this room in particular, the game looks really bad. I remember to disable it, but also this is a game where you're only able to change the settings when you launch it. You can't change it in menu like you would expect. Option just changes this sound and camera. Not much you can do there.
There it is.
I wonder if I can just run past these guys. Will they even care?
It's a Monokuma. Don't come
This game is probably super easy to speedrun. There's gonna be one right here.
Where are these Monokumas
Resident
coming
Evil
from?
reference. I think it is. I'm not sure. Well, that's the only game where I know where an enemy bursts through a window.
Me either.
This game, that guy who you just saw in that picture, he was a reference to a character from the first game. It's pretty cool seeing callbacks like that. There's also, I think we're gonna come up on a character pretty soon who's the younger brother of another character from the first game. I think we have to kill these guys. Can't run past them.
There's an arcade machine over there. If we use that bomb one, maybe we can get them all in one.
But yeah, these are the puzzle rooms I was talking about. you hit those mono man machines, whatever they're called, and then you can do this. Clear the room of enemies. One attack. I think I failed it. Oh no, I didn't. You can fail those if you don't clear it properly, but I got it. You have to wait to see that congratulations screen to know if you did or not. The I think the puzzle,
There's an arcade machine over
it's
there.
held backwards,
Maybe
so
you should
seven's
try
a quick
using
one.
that.
Yeah. Maybe, you know, there are certain games that I've just played a bunch and I kind of do want to get into speedrunning them. This is one of them. Because, I don't know, I feel like I've learned parts of this game in and out. It's always fun when you get a game down like that. Kind of feel that way with Quite-On, kind of feel that way with this game, kind of feel that way with, there's another game I can't think of. It's Spy Fiction. Feel that way with a bit. I feel like I've played that game through more than a few times, so we got parts of it down. I think speedrunning is a huge time investment though, so that's one of the things that stops me from doing it. This is the character, by the way. Younger brother of another character from Trigger Happy Havoc.
If we get across this bridge, we're outside Towa City. I'm sure those kids won't chase us. Once we're out of this town, let's celebrate by toasting with sports drinks. Huh? Wait, hold on!
Where do I stand with this game?
Damn it,
Like I said, I don't think
Bridge
it's
is gonna
terrible.
collapse.
I don't think it's great. I just kind of fall on it's mediocre.
The trailer is blocking the way.
If you're not a Danganronpa fan, you probably won't enjoy it. I don't think anyone will blame you.
What's with them?
Omaru, do something.
All right, let's run. Full speed. We gotta run. It's gonna collapse. I know. Damn it, they came out again.
I wanted to hit them in the eye. If you hit them in the eye, your next shot will be a nice shot. It'll be a one-hit kill.
We're done for.
I have to hit them in the eye. Can you not hit these guys in the eye? Oh, I just realized the timer on this part is shorter. I only have like a minute there. Usually well, in the other modes I played, they gave you like 5 minutes at least. He dies here, by the way. I'll watch his death. Sorry if you hear me cracking my knuckles. Okay, well, he's dead.
It might be better if we go back to where
These games are very dark, by the way.
we went straight for the
They're kind of
bridge
dark,
last
kind of
time.
not.
There should
There's a
be
lot of
path
death,
going the
but
opposite way.
there's also a lot of lighthearted
Let's go
stuff.
over there.
There's a guy right there. I'm not gonna bother getting any of these upgrades.
What's
What's interesting is the kids aren't really malicious to us.
Thanks for your business.
They'll happily kill the adults, but I guess because we aren't really adults. How old is Toko in this game? How old is she when she first enters Hope's Peak? It's 2 years later, I think. So I guess we're like 16, 17. No, like 19 actually. I'd have to look that up. Not sure.
Whoa!
Looks like that ammo you just picked up and that electric car over there could be useful.
Oops. Didn't mean to press that. I'm moving through this chapter at a pretty good speed. How do you do this one again? This guy.
Come on, run for it!
This one is tricky because you can see that one's running around. You can miss him, so you have to time it right. Ugh, I missed him, so I failed it. I didn't do it. I'm not gonna get the congratulations. Yep. I rarely get that one because I suck at timing it. You can see an alive human over here. Eek. Are you a kid? Shut up. I think we're coming up on the end of this chapter. Once you get around here.
The shutters.
No, actually, that's not true. We have to go through the hospital, I think. We have to go back into the building we were already in. Yeah, we have to go back.
Wait, hold on! Give me the...
That brat! Where'd he run off to? That construction site looks suspicious.
It's very loud.
もう工事現場に隠れてるんじゃないの?
It's that arcade machine again.
I'm not playing this game the intended way. You're supposed to be looking for collectibles and stuff,
We might
but
be able to take them all out at once.
I'm not doing that. Got him. I think you can fill that one too. There's always like one who runs around instead of staying still. Pretty annoying. What's also annoying is you have to let the scene play out just a little bit before you can skip it. You can't just like press escape instantly and then skip. Die. Yeah, we have to go all the way back. I think we have to come back a third time as well. I'm not gonna bother. I think there actually are gonna be a bunch of guys up here. I have to be careful.
Toko! The kid went that way!
1 second. Um,
No use running. Give it up already.
trying to think some more about what I do and don't like in this game. There is something else about the writing in this game, I suppose. Like, I do think this is one of the, oh yeah, mini boss fight right here. There are some like I do think this is one of the better stories in the Danganronpa series. But there's also some questionable stuff, like that's a one-hit kill. I missed. Terrible. No. That's such a brutal death.
Impossible.
Oh, yeah. Is that lower difficulty?
What's with this aberrant Monokuma?
Can't get a nice shot on this guy. Alright, I'm just gonna spin him. I can't get a nice shot. There we go. Get up. That was a... I don't think I've ever seen that death.
Gross.
That was pretty cool.
Nightmares.
I think there's like a Monokuma X-ray. Can I see it here? Yeah, it's weird. They have like a Monokuma X-ray. What does Monokuma have an X-ray? He's a robot. I always like looking at the textures and stuff in games. But what was I saying? I was talking about the writing. Yeah, I do think this is one of the better Danganronpa stories, but there's also like some questionable
Kid went up to
lines.
the
There's like one character who it's just a bunch of like underage sexualization in this game. One dude says he likes him young, and then Kamaru goes, "Well, you have to admit it's pretty hot that he would admit that." Like, I don't know what Kodaka was on when he was writing this game.
This kid is taunting us.
Oh, he's definitely not going to get away with this.
I should use Toko a bit. I rarely use Toko because she's good for like bunches of enemies, but you don't really have to fight. And if you do get into a fight, it's pretty easy to take enemies out like that. So I will use Genocide Jack on the next group of enemies though. Also, I'm gonna see if I can skip this puzzle. Oh, I need Detect to do it. I'm skipping this. I think I know the password, unless it randomizes each time or something. Got it. Also, I probably will unlist this video. I'll leave it up, but I'm gonna unlist it. Not gonna bother with that either.
Well, thanks to them. Looks like we can go across another way.
Let's try going this way. There's another arcade machine.
Must be super popular in this one particular town for some reason. There's a lot of them on the other side of the car.
This one, how do you do it? It's move. No. Oh, wait. I thought I was gonna hit him. I forgot you have to be on the lookout. Make sure he doesn't get hit. And you dance. Then kill him. They should all die. Yeah. He can, I got worried because he can stand in front of that car and I didn't even check to see if he was or wasn't, but he was like right here, so I got lucky. What's going on? The movement kept stopping for some reason. Oops.
We're almost at the subway entrance.
Chapter's almost done. I'm not talking to you.
All right, I'm gonna try.
I want to see what happens in this scene.
Yay! Yay! Toko, it worked! It's open!
I can see that.
Toko, let's open the shutter. Give me a hand!
I guess I've got no choice, right?
If we go down these stairs and through the...
Alright, this isn't the scene I'm thinking of. I'll just skip. We have a boss fight here. I'll probably skip the scene I'm thinking of.
Hey! I won't let you escape, demons!
What the hell?
Super easy boss fight right here. Yeah, I actually shouldn't have skipped that one. There was something I wanted to show. It would have illustrated my point. I can still talk about it. You see how his arm is bruised? It's because he was trying to beat the fear out of himself. Another way of the game illustrating how
Stop it already, please!
their abuse shapes them. His abuse as a child was literally getting beaten
Not demons. We won't do anything to you
by his
guys.
parents before they
These
died.
kids are completely insane. They don't even respect life.
And it shaped him psychologically
You
to
guys,
beat
you look like
the
you have
negative
plenty
feelings
to
out of himself.
almost demon. And that's why I have to defeat you now!
His arm's all
before
bruised
you
now.
turn into one.
Also, he's gonna die soon.
Once I kill you and get the
I'm gonna
high
fight this
score,
mech.
I'm gonna be the demon hunting champ!
Looks like the chess piece with the Monokuma on it is the
I wonder
weak
if
spot.
this guy takes more
So we
hits
got
in
in
the
there.
spare mode. Missed. Whoa, where's my aim?
Special move! Mega...
Whoa, why did he just switch to Japanese right there?
I wanna die!
Then we don't have a choice but to fight.
I got an extra hit in right there.
Special move! Mega drive drill!
The weak spot's open.
What's with that gun? Where did you get that?
Pretty easy boss fight. I think that's it. I don't know. Yeah, he definitely takes more hits. I feel like he'd be down by now. There it goes. I feel like he doesn't actually die here. I feel like it's revealed at the end of the game, or in Danganronpa 3, that the LOL ultimate survive everything. We're good. Weird shot. Alright, whatever. They should be the end of the chapter though. Maybe this is a scene. Let me see.
I thought I was a goner for sure that time. Toko, what happened? Are you hurt?
Even though I met one of the ringleaders, I couldn't even get any information out of him. Like where Master Byakuya is, and about that person as well.
That person?
I'm no good.
That
I'm such a
person,
worthless girl.
that thing,
Just
that guy,
trash. An idiotic piece of filth.
the man marked
No.
by flames.
No, you're not. Hey, you're not no good trash, and you aren't ugly either.
I didn't say ugly. Don't throw stuff in there on your own.
Sorry, that was just spur of the moment.
While we bicker like this, those brats are probably torturing Master Byakuya. Writhing in.
This is what goes through Toko's mind daily.
I won't give in. She's on her way to save me right now. She'll save me. I believe in her. I believe.
Yeah, that... Anyway, the subway turned out to be a
How about instead of asking me all the time,
but
well, I guess you're better than you were before. At least now you want to survive. Just stay focused and pay attention to your surroundings.
isn't that... If I remember right, that place should have been buried...
For whatever reason, it looks as if the debris was
You know,
cleared
I
away
complained
while
about
fighting that brat.
Toko kind of being the one to instill hope in everyone earlier
You really haven't learned your lesson.
when it seemed out of place,
Think about
but
it. Isn't it
that's
a
also
little
something I
bit
like about her
convenient?
character.
If this really
She's
is just a
evolved from
coincidence, then you're the luckiest
Danganronpa
girl
1
on
to this
the planet.
game. She wasn't normally
Think
the
this is a trap too?
one who was encouraging
Think
people
about it.
to not give
Something
up,
that's obviously a
but I
trap
think
might
that's
not be a
the
trap, right?
influence
What
and
is
effect
going on in
that
that brain of
Makoto
yours?
has had on her
It-
in the
You
span
say
of
it's better not to go, then we
Danganronpa 1
won't
to
do
this
it.
game.
But
And I like
It's
that.
not like
It
I'm
shows
telling
that, you
not to
know,
do it.
all that
There's
talk
just
about
nowhere
not
else
giving
to
up
go
and
anyway.
giving
I'm
into
just telling you
despair,
to prepare yourself.
it actually had an effect on everyone.
prepare
Granted,
myself?
Toko did go through her own challenges in Trigger Happy Havoc. She had to leave the killing game as well. But I still like it. I still think part of that is Makoto's influence.
Well, you did fine for a pig, I guess. Why haven't you
Oh, call me
killed
a
yourself
pig.
yet?
Call me a pig. Alright, that's chapter 1. I think that's gonna be it. There is another scene here I could watch. I don't really care to, though. I think it has the Warriors of Hope. They're mourning Masaru. I think that's his name, Masaru. I'll just see it here. I want to see it. Yeah. Rest in peace, little buddy. Alright, I think that's gonna be it though. I don't want to play through the rest of this game. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, get my thoughts out. Gonna unlist the stream. I don't really care about anything else in it. I don't care about talking about anything else in it. That character, I will say this, that character Monica, fucked up little child. She's screwed up in the head. Basically Junko 2.0, whatever. We're moving on. Goodbye. I'm gonna stop now.